What's going on, guys? It's your boy Burrow77, joined with my main man, Young Leg. We are here to talk to you about Bilbao versus Valencia over in La Liga. Got a good one today. I'm kind of liking both teams to score here. I know Bilbao has been a little bit leaky in the back. I know Valencia isn't quite the same team away from home as they are at home, but they got a goal versus Celta away. They got a goal at home versus Barca. They've scored in each of their matches. Bilbao definitely hasn't been watertight at the back. Lost to Barca 2-1. Again, that was away. We know Bilbao struggles a little bit away, but gave up a goal to Getafe at home for a draw to start the season. I kind of like both teams to score here at plus 110.
It's funny you mentioned that because I was just pricing out both teams to score over 2.5 at plus 170. So the plus sign I get it. It's at San Mames. It's Athletic Bilbao in the Basque Country. Valencia away. You know what we usually have to say about them, but look at these defenses right here. Like, look at that Bilbao midfield. Isn't man? So I don't. Everyone just looks slow and old, and I think it's going to be a lot of offense. I was actually eyeing up the corner lines as well, just because I think there's going to be a lot of counterattacks. We're looking at a lot of pace up front for both teams, and not a lot of defense or really midfield that's going to be able to fill the gaps. So I'm banking on a lot of counterattacks, hoping to see a bunch of goals and corners. The line was only I think 9.5 points. Over 9.5 corners was like minus 104 or something. I actually laddered it to 11.
Nice. I like that. Before we get into too much here, we definitely gotta mention that Pablo Gonzalez is the ref here. Veteran La Liga ref, averaging about 5 cards a game here. We're looking at him. Ref 11 Valencia matches, averaging 2.6 cards a game there. 10 at Athletic Club / Bilbao matches, averaging 3 cards a game there. So we have a pretty decent cards ref here. Haven't checked the cards over under line yet, but we'll get to that. Just did want to mention Pablo Gonzalez is our ref. So we will be taking a look at a little fouls and cards. Oaks to win more bets than Leg. All right, minus 125. I don't know about that one, man. Leg's been on a heater lately. I know we both kind of clean swept that Barca game. The only thing we probably got wrong was that ref was a card pussy. That game did not show that at all. But why is this line screaming draw? It's because you're not seeing Nico Williams in the lineup, probably. If you saw Nico Williams in the lineup, you'd be like, this is 2-1, 3-1. Pretty easy here for Bilbao. But with no Nico, it definitely lends itself to being a little suspect. Hopefully we see Nico somewhere around the 65th minute. I know that they're...
Pereira actually starting? Because now I got somebody else in the lineup, some young bull.
Oh, for real?
Some 20-year-old. Who plays attacking mid, but they got him playing center mid apparently.
Well, if he's 20, he's probably in line for a card here.
Yep, that's where I'm at with it. Line 4.5, even though I know this guy averages, I think, right around 4.5 from last season at least.
Yeah, I can definitely get behind the over 4.5 cards here at San Mames for sure. Vasquez looks like he's going to be in for a long day at left back for Valencia, dealing with Inaki, Gurazeta, and Senset. I don't know very much about this center back 24 on Valencia, Gasrowski. I don't know. He's got hair like he wants a card.
I don't even have him in the starting lineup either.
No, let me double check. Make sure I didn't completely biff this.
It's Mascara and
Oh yeah,
It's a 20 and a 22-year-old, which is also kind of making me think even better on the cards.
Yeah. Talking a little more offense here. You guys know the vibes. I like Inaki Williams to score here. Sunset has just been playing absolutely phenomenal football. So I definitely like his shot on target. Pulling up some numbers here so we can talk about Hugo Duro for his shot on target at plus 100 is pretty disrespectful. Sunset for a shot on target at plus 100, definitely disrespectful. I'll be taking that for sure.
It was minus 250 on other books. That's how you know it's different.
I've seen minus 200s and longer. So yeah, FanDuel's got them at plus 100. I'm going straight there to grab a Sunset shot on target. Under 2.5 might be a move for Fernando. I could see a 1-1 draw here. I'm personally not going to sweat an under 2.5. Just looking at all these substitutes. Why isn't Nico in the lineup? Any thoughts? I'm just assuming it's because of the long summer season he had. Bird, I know, is angling for us to say that the Barca rumors are still live. I highly doubt that, but I just think it's probably workload over the summer. He's not playing, but he's a hack. Who are we talking about?
Probably Herrera.
Yeah. So yeah, I love Sunset for a shot on target. Berenger is plus 112 on Bet Rivers, but I can't get any cash down. He's sitting closer to minus 150, minus 140 on other books. Look, I like Berenger, and you can probably use that in a parlay, but for the price, I'm definitely going with Sunset, playing the 10 roll at even money for a shot on target. I do like Gurazeta as well, but he's going to be juiced up, plus 140 for over 1.5 shots on target at that point. Probably take him for a goal. Rafa Mir is not in, right?
I think he is in, actually.
Is he?
I also think Diallo might be starting over Berenger.
Shit. Okay, give me a couple of seconds. I got bad information here from FOTMob. Let me just re-look at these lineups. I might try and remake these graphics real quick.
I don't know. I'm thinking Sunset for pretty much anything anyways. Like, the shot on target number was too high for me. For a guy that's going to be taking dangerous set pieces, he takes their penalty kicks. We got two hacks and slow back lines. I don't know. It just seemed like weird numbers. Inaki Williams getting a plus sign. I saw his to score assist at plus 120. I don't know how we're going to have that defense out and put Inaki Williams, who's going to be at the heart of every single successful attack here for Bilbao at San Mamés with a plus sign. The line does scream draw just because Bilbao is in that type of form right now where they play good football for like 60 to 75 minutes. But then those 25, 15 minutes where they don't, they always give one up. And it's been costing them points. The long hair guy on Valencia, Bird. All right, it's good to know he's anyone with a really long last name and long hair like that is just mad all the time, I think.
For sure. Yeah, you guys are all right. I got bad information from FOTMob. So just give me a second here. I'm going to ask Leg to backpack the show here for a second while I get these fresh lineups for you guys so we can talk about those really quickly. So I apologize. That's on me just a bit. I'm only gonna make one graphic too, so we'll get it figured out here pretty quickly. So give me just 1 second.
Looks like just a lot of rotations in lineups and last second changes here for the coaches once the season actually starts going. Like everyone, I love when we get the early shouts of like, "Hey, why are these injuries happening?" It's like, well, they just ran and played football matches for 11 months. Then we gave them a break, and here we go again. And they're trying to keep adding more games. It's like, hey, why are you guys getting hurt? It's like, oh shit, it's a human body? Oh, wow, what a weird concept. Yeah,
is the human body maybe not supposed to be in football shape for fucking 365 days a year? What a strange concept.
Really strange.
So give me 1 second here. I got the new lineups. I'm just saving this and then uploading our graphic. So that's on me. Well, actually, it's on La Liga. Let's be real. This is on La Liga, not me. So I take
in the whole league.
Yeah, I take very little responsibility for this nonsense.
I wonder if the card line switched once they saw the young bulls starting.
Boom. All right. Got better starting 11 for each team for you guys. I apologize. Actually, I apologize on behalf of La Liga. Rafa Mir loves to shoot, so I'll definitely be looking at him for shots on target. Fernando says there's some movement happening at Letty Moneyline and under 3.5. Is it plus 116? I definitely don't hate that. Yeah, I definitely don't hate that. My only concern here is Bilbao starting the season with a draw and then a loss away. You got to think it's San Mames they want to put on for the crowd. So I can see a 2-1 Bilbao win here, with maybe needing to sweat that under 3.5 just a little bit. Athletic Bilbao over 1.5 team total was minus 114 last night, and I pounced. I think you'll probably get a little bit better number than that. I'll take a look right now. Mike, I definitely don't hate it. I know you locked it in last night, and I can definitely see why. But with no Nico, and yeah, we're getting closer to plus 100 today, which, I mean, 14 cents on the dollar is 14 cents on the dollar. That doesn't change it from a play to a no play for me. Just if you have the advantage, I can still easily see Bilbao scoring 2 here, and I do like the plus 100 number. And Naki, 2 shots on target. Somebody may have already asked that one. Yeah, I can definitely get behind a Naki 2 shots on target. It's like plus 145, plus 150. If you're seeing better numbers than that, then by all means, let me know. I think that's a good one, and it does kind of break my rule of these guys are clinical. If you're putting 2 on frame, you should be in the back of the net, because I've seen Inaki Williams have 4 shots on target and no goal before. He's the kind of guy that he's either going to get multiple goals or he's going to completely miss the frame, ping a couple off the woodwork, or put him right into the keeper's hands like 3 times. So I can definitely.
What was the number for 2 shots? Because the best one I saw was like plus 150, and the best goal number I got was plus 190. So I feel like I'd rather just go for the goal.
I'm in the same boat there. I like the goal a little bit more than the 2 shots on target, because if he's putting 2 on frame, again, I know Inaki can have his off days, but yeah, I like it. Plus 150. I see plus 245 over on Bet Rivers, but I can't get cash down there. If you can find it on like a Fanatics or an ESPN that is better than the plus 190 for the goal, I'm all about 2 shots on target if you're getting a better number than him to score. But if you're getting a better number for him to score than 2 shots on target, I'm taking the goal. At least that's where I'm at. Double down. Look, Mike, I don't know if it's worth doubling down over 14 cents on the dollar. I think if you can, if we're talking about any player prop numbers you like better than doubling down on the team total. I would kind of diversify your bonds a little bit, as Wu-Tang Financial once told us. So yeah, I would maybe look to diversify, but if you like being a one bet, one game kind of guy, then yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say double down, but maybe add a little, quarter unit, half unit exposure if that's your deal. What's going on, Myron? Good to see you as always. Sunset anytime goal is plus 320 on DK and plus 370 on FanDuel. I definitely like that, and I think Sunset's probably on PKs, right? Like, I know.
That's why his shot on target is just even money right now. It's like, all right, we're doing this. Okay.
Yep. I apologize too. I completely flip-flop these graphics. I have Bilbao and Valencia, the clubs flip-flopped under the logos. So I apologize. That's on me a little bit. And I'm not gonna take the time to remake them. But anyway, yeah, I do like Sunset for an anytime goal. I think he's on PKs. Bilbao had the most PKs of anybody in La Liga last year, so they really do need to figure out who their PK taker is. Sunset as well did take the PK last week. Yeah, so I do like Sunset here. Yep, again, PK goal in his last game. It sounds like Sunset is probably going to be our PK taker until he misses one. Dallo.
Yeah, pass it back over to Nico, probably.
Dallo shots might be a good look. Getting the start today, if you can find him anywhere. Let me see if he's on FanDuel. He's probably not, but I'm at least gonna take a look. Let me see if I can get shots. Ooh, he is on FanDuel. Yeah, I might look at him for a couple of shots here. Price is kind of jacked up in my opinion. Look, I'll just jump into the first half shots market while we're sitting here because I have it. Hugo Duro has been a first half shots machine. I like that. Rafa Mir is well at minus 115 just to take a single shot in the first half. That's criminal. I'm for sure gonna bet that. Duro plus Mir, if you like both guys on Valencia to do their fucking job and shoot the ball once in the first half, is getting you plus 178. I think that's a nice little price there. Lopez and Rojas also kind of take a couple. Lopez at minus 150, I'm definitely not interested in. Roja at plus 105 might not be a bad look. If I'm doing two shots in the first half, it's gonna be probably Hugo Duro, who's at plus 260. I don't hate Sunset at plus 240 either. I know Dallo is probably trying to make an impact, but I don't have a lot of data on him, and I'm certainly not paying plus 145 with all those mouths to feed on Atleti between Guraseta, Sunset, and Inaki. So I'm not super interested in going there. Saves, I think, could be a pretty lucrative market as well. You get Bilbao's keeper to make three saves at plus 160. You think Rafa Mir and Hugo Duro aren't putting three shots on target here? That's a little fucked up.
I'm looking to see if you can get just DeMarcos for a shot, but I can't find it anyway.
DeMarcos from Athletic. Fanatics is probably your best play on that one. So Fernando likes Valladolid to get their first dub today. A little bit of line movement.
Unfortunately, Leganes draw no bet is what I'm
I
already
was
on.
going to say, Leganes impressed me a fuck ton versus Las Palmas. I know they were at home, and I think this is Leganes' like kind of first road test of the year. But Leganes has been playing good football, and I just haven't seen a ton of it from Valladolid. Again, it's hard to judge them because they did just play Madrid, but that's kind of where I'm at. Valladolid is taking the public action, moved about 10 cents. So I can see you following the money there for Fernando. I just think from the two matches I've seen, I think Leganes is actually playing pretty good football. And if they can secure a few more points here early, they might really help themselves out in a relegation battle down the line.
Agreed. They're sitting in sixth place right now. They're unbeaten.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
So anyway, going back to this match, Bilbao's keeper to make 3 saves at plus 160, I feel like is a line just begging to be taken. Valencia not getting 3 shots on target. Let's call it 4 because we think they're scoring 1. It seems a little ridiculous to me. So I really like that Bilbao keeper over on FanDuel to make 3 or more saves at plus 160. Like I said, I do like both teams to score here, sitting at plus 110. And like Leg said, if you want to even go for the over 2.5, you're getting like plus 175 here. Do we like a first half goal here?
First half.
I kind of like a first half. I kind of like goal in both halves here.
I don't hate that at all, but I also want to see half of these defenders. I feel like they're either like just turned 20 or they're past their prime and they're going to be barely moving. Like you can hear them creaking when they're running, type of deal. So I don't know exactly how it's going to affect the offense, if they're still going to try to play through the back and it's just going to be slow as shit, or if we're going to get the attack to run down their throat. I lean towards run down their throat. That's why I'm kind of like I'm here for the goals, but I also don't want to end up just watching Bilbao hold 65% possession in like a 1-0, 2-0 win.
Yeah, I'm starting to really love this cards line too. I think that taking either team over 2.5 at the plus 140 to like plus 150 number is definitely worth a look. If you can get, the over 4.5 cards sitting right around minus 110, I think that is a really good number as well. I definitely see this being a physical battle. One, it's Bilbao at San Mamés, so we know they're going to be hacking. 2, we got all the young bloods in, and 3, Valencia's a bunch of scumbags. I think we all know that Valencia's got a mad reputation for being hella scumbags. So I'm really starting to like this cards market, and I'm seeing where I can take it. So I'm getting in there. Jesus Vasquez card at plus 600. Where's he at?
We're playing left back for Valencia.
Yeah, playing left back for Valencia.
Matthew Williams. So that's one of those guys where it's like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, and he's going to be dealing with Sanset and Gurazeta. I love that look, Mike. Go ahead and run that Jesus Vasquez card. I'm looking. I'll get in on that with you too, for sure. Do they have prop builder for this one? Yeah. Anyway, I'll get in on a Jesus Vasquez card with you at plus 600, Mike. So yeah, guys, that's kind of where I'm at with this. I like both teams to score at plus 110. I do think Bilbao gets the win here at San Mamés. I'm not super in love with paying minus 140 for it. I do like the team total over 1.5, sitting at plus 100.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that. I like that center back and left back pairing. Maybe, on the prop US builder. Yeah, maybe just split a bet between the two of them, because if you hit either one, you're up plus 300. So I can dig that. I'm definitely taking Sansat shot on target for sure, like without a doubt. Anything else? You guys?
I like Sunset shot from outside the box too.
Yeah. How about Bilbao and over 1.5 at plus 110? I don't hate it, but if you can get Bilbao just to score twice at even money, 10 cents on the dollar doesn't move the needle for me to include the money line. That's just my opinion from a math perspective. I like a goal in both halves here. I gotta find that number real quick. It's Caesars. I know where it's at on Caesars. Give me a second while I pull out my tablet, because Caesars hates the desktop site, and same with Fanatics.
Isn't this guy Valencia's goalkeeper supposed to be leaving to go to Liverpool?
I have heard rumors.
I thought that was done.
It's clearly not done if he's playing today.
Yeah.
I did see Poole just sign Chiesa.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is how many cards I see in this game versus how many I know this ref won't call. Because he's a little bitch.
Goal both halves sitting at minus. Goal both halves sitting at minus 115. I like that. I think there's a first half goal here. I'm not sure if it's going to be. I think it's going to be Bilbao scoring first, but it could always be Valencia scoring first with Bilbao coming in and answering and kind of shutting the game down. So I do like goal in both halves, and I think minus 115 is definitely a playable number on that. Okay, so he's moving the following season. So little pre-deal done, kind of like the Taremi deal. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Let me find this prop builder. La Liga.
Oh, if we don't get to it later for the EFL Cup games today, I love Wolves, Burnley, both teams to score. The number is sitting at like minus 120, which is kind of wild to me. Burnley been putting up numbers, and Wolves is a EPL team, so you'd expect them to be able to score at least one at home. Also, Newcastle's playing Nottingham Forest at Nottingham Forest, but they're even money on the money line.
I'm disappointed to see that. I'm disappointed to see that Santiago Jimenez is off for Nottingham Forest. If I see Big Chris Wood playing, I'm going to bet on Big Chris Wood.
Yeah,
so, again, I'm going to keep it very, very light in these early EFL Cup matches unless
it's like betting goals, because you get to see which teams actually care and which teams do not give a fuck.
Yep.
Like me and Oaks were talking yesterday about, I was like, yeah, I need this game to just have more than 3 goals. And then all of a sudden, Middlesbrough was down 5-0. I was like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah. We do have a couple of good matches with West Ham, Bournemouth, and Nottingham, Newcastle. Even if they run rotated squads, at least it's EPL versus EPL, so you can at least find some sort of angle there. And Wolves,
West
Burnley
Ham
is
bounced back game though.
Yeah, and Wolves, Newcastle needs they need a game bad. And then what? I guess since we're doing bonus coverage here, Quagba versus Dynamo Zagreb is also getting ready to kick off here. Juninho, the Brazilian striker for
Juninho.
Yeah, for not Zagreb is definitely worth a look, and Petrovic is just he's a European football merchant. Like he's pretty good. He doesn't always give his best performances for Zagreb in domestic play, but holy shit, does he show and turn the fuck up in Europe. So that's a guy I would look at there. Damn, can't place and set on FanDuel. Got nuked by -100. Played it on DK though. All right, so it looks like when lineups came out, they nuked Sanset's number for. Oh no, I still got +100 for a shot on target on FanDuel. I'm gonna lock that in now while we're on stream, actually. So anyway, game's getting ready to start. We're going to wrap this up. Mind the graphics. Be sure to follow me and Leg on social media. As you can see, it's at BetUS77 right down here in the bottom. Also, it costs you guys absolutely nothing. Please, please, please subscribe on YouTube. It is the best way to help support both Leg and I for free. Otherwise, check the links in the description for the Discords we got going on. I just updated all my first half shot data for all the leagues besides Germany because they don't offer first half shots for all German games. But anyway, we will catch you guys back here at 2:45 to talk the Basque Derby. And then Leg and I will be live at 7:30 tonight for 2FootTalk as well, which you can find on my YouTube, Leg's YouTube. We'll stream it to Twitter as well. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's get this bread. Let's go Bilbao, and we will catch you all later. I'm going to run the outro. We out. Doses.
Peace.
We outside.